Good morning to you all on day 2 of my adventure. There's a few things I wanted to share following posting yesterday, actually. These were a few of my learnings. So the first learning is, this is our version of TED Talks. Someone actually helped me to appreciate that yesterday, that we're doing TED Talks now, but not in the conventional word of TED Talks, but Talks with TED, which is great. And the second thing I wanted to point out, of course, is that little photo that you see over here in the background is the apple of my eye, Ishin. And if anyone knows me on social media, you'll know that everything that I do in my world is wrapped around Ishin. So he's in the picture, and I always sort of try and have him on my Zoom and team calls nowadays so that in the background I can see him and feel him. Because ultimately, as I said before, everything we do is linked to Ishin anyway. So the other thing I realized from my talk yesterday is that 1 minute is absolutely nothing when you want to get some messages across. So I'm not going to stress myself out by making sure that this session has to be just 1 minute exactly on the dot, because otherwise I'll end up not saying anything at all. And it's quite funny that Ted yawns at these sessions, so it's nice to know that someone's listening. But anyway, so what I wanted to share today is that from my youth, from my childhood, I had a fantastic childhood up until the age of 10. Really enjoyed it. I was born in the UK, obviously Indian by descent, but born in the UK and have always been in the UK, always lived in the UK. But at the age of 10, the first sort of life-changing event that happened for me was that my parents divorced, which was very unusual for an Indian family in those days, especially given that my grandfather was a diplomat and had a really high profile. And so, being a family, that was Indian in the UK that divorced was quite a big deal. So that was one of the first things that happened to me in my childhood that I remember really vividly. Okay, that's it for today. Take care. Until tomorrow.